Hi everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to share a little bit knowledge on analysis inside the SPSS. As we know that SPSS currently is being used by many researchers. For this tutorial I'm going to try to explain the interpretation of SPSS. Okay, I've been doing a research actually. I'm watching kind of videos from YouTube and such, and then most of the videos on YouTube, okay, they are only focusing on the mathematical explanation or interpretation of the data, but there are very seldom of them trying to explain the data so it can be beneficial towards people who's doing research under the terms of social sciences. And this is why I'm here today. I'm going to try my best to explain data of the SPSS or data produced by SPSS so it can be used actually in terms of the social sciences research. I'm going to have a series of videos, a series of sharing session, okay, but for this particular video I'm only going to show in terms of the descriptive analysis. And then when I say descriptive here means focusing on only two analysis, which is mean and also standard deviation. So we are going to start with, because I already changed the data here, I already compute the data, okay, because, as you know, okay, the data actually or this research, okay, as an example only, following this particular research frameworks, which there are independent variables. There are 5 of the independent variables. Try to prove the relationship between the independent variables and also the dependent variables. Okay, as we can see here that these are the factors that going to cause the dependent variables here. Yeah? So it means that administration, students, economics, facilities, social status will cause the stress. So for this example of data, the dependence actually is, or dependence teachers, right? So we are going to see in this particular school whether these factors having any relationship with the cause or the factors that cause stress among the teachers. But this video actually I mentioned to you guys, okay, I'm just going to explain in terms of the descriptive analysis, which is cover mean analysis and also standard deviation analysis. Right, so this is my data. There are 210 respondents. Right, okay, I'm going to explain actually in terms of the social science, so it will benefit those who are going to do the research under these terms. We go to this analyze and then descriptive statistics, and I will start with descriptives here, right? And since I compute everything already and I put all the questionnaires into the respective independent variables, and therefore as we can see that I have economics, administration, student, social status, facilities, and the final one stress factor, or we can just say it's stress, yeah, and then I just okay it. So once done, then I'm going to actually having this information here. Let's go directly to the mean analysis here. Means mean, okay, kind of an average. It means that we can say when the mean show us, okay, I'm not going to explain here in terms of statistics kind of explanation. I'm going to explain this so it will be easier for people to understand. Yeah, right now this is mean analysis, and then we have value here 4554 something like that, and this value actually is depending on our Likert scale. Okay, let's see the Likert scale of this research. Okay, I will go to the variable view here. Okay, let me go put this aside first. Okay, and then I will see the Likert scale here, and then it's the values. I can see the how many Likert scale that is being used by this particular research. Alright, now definitely it has 7 Likert scale. So strongly disagree with first value, okay, and then the highest value will be representing the strongly agree Likert scale. Now it means that, okay, as simple as that, we already know that it started from the value number 1, which is strongly disagree, and then finishes with the final Likert scale on the 7, which is strongly agree. Now what it means here, like take an example, it is 4, and we can see that this value of 4 right here representing neutral. It means that for this particular independent variables, okay, these variables actually most of people tend to answer 4. But for me, okay, on my personal suggestion, this mean analysis is the important part of it actually is when we have to see this stress factor here, which means the result of the mean analysis for the dependent variables, right? So it means that we can see whether these people, they are stressed or not. Are they stressed? Are they not stressed? That's what we want to know. Okay, so it means that, but this one actually, we are not yet looking for the relationship between the independence and dependence variable. No, we just would like to see whether these people are, or the respondents are, tend to be stressed in this school or not. And then the answer here, since the Likert scale, when we see here on the Likert scale, okay, the 5 there, okay, represent slightly agree. Now we can say that they are kind of agree. This respondent in this particular schools, they are kind of stressed. Yeah, we can say it in that way because of the answer given to them on the stress factor for the mean analysis. They tend to be stressed. Now, why I actually focus on this stress factor here, or the dependent, it means that whatever, my suggestion, it means whatever analysis later we are going to run for this research, it means that we would like to determine the factors that make them stress. So take an example, maybe the answer here may be 3, okay, or maybe 2 or something like that. It means that it's around disagree area. So our next analysis is going to prove why they are actually not stressed. But when we talk about 5, 6 and 7 in terms of Likert scales, then we can make assumption that, okay, they are agree, they are tend to we agree that they are stressed. Now we have an objective already here that whatever whatever analysis we are going to run later, we would like to find from these 5 independent variables which one actually, or which of them are causing stress to the teacher in this school. That's how we are going, and then for that we are going to able to find the problems, and then from the problems we can suggest a solution. Okay, now that's in terms of the mean analysis. So that's all from me. Thank you very much for listening, and please subscribe my channel, and please wait for my another video of data from SPSS. Thank you very much.